Hi, and welcome to Live with Sujay. I'm Susan Johnson Cook, Susan with a Z, so you remember me, but they all call me Dr. Sujay. And we're here with Live with Sujay in living color. My special guest today is Gianna Volpe of NPR Radio. You're looking at her picture right now, but we have her here in studio in living color. Welcome, Gianna.
Hi, good morning, Dr. Sujay.
It's awesome
Or
to see you.
whenever people are watching it.
Okay, whenever, afternoon, evening, it's morning somewhere in the world.
It's true.
Okay.
And I say good morning because I'm always on the air in the morning.
I know. So
And I'm
let's
so
talk
used to
about
it.
that because you're on the air. You're the only NPR station in Long Island.
WLI WFM.
Okay, and you're on at what time in the morning?
So Monday through Friday, 9 to 11, and then we replay the show at midnight. And we have 3 stations. We've got 96.9
Yes.
FM in Western and Central Suffolk County, 88.3 on the East End, and then we recently acquired 88.7, which goes from Montauk to Rhode Island and all the islands.
Wow, congratulations on your acquisition.
Well, not mine.
Okay, well, I mean, it's
WNET Group.
Yeah, that's awesome. But you were fortunate enough, I was fortunate enough to be on your show. So I want to thank you. So now we are flipping the script. We have the picture of you in front of the microphone, and now you're on the other end of the camera. So thank you for coming.
I love a symbiotic relationship.
Oh, this is going to go on forever and ever. You know, I don't let go of people. You
Oh, I don't either.
I know that.
I could tell that
Okay.
you're one of my kind.
So where do you come from?
So I grew up on the Palisades in New Jersey, right across the river from the city.
Do you remember Palisades Amusement Park?
Were
you
Palisades,
born?
we got the park. Palisades, we got the rides, we got the park. I don't know. It was before my time.
Yeah, because you weren't born. I was in the Miss Black Teenage America pageant at Palisades Amusement Park.
Oh my
I
God.
was from the Bronx, and it was right across the bridge. So you
So
weren't
you-
even born.
no,
I was
I'm-
your age when I was.
And you've been blazing trails since you were that age.
Well, it
because
takes a
the achievement-
trailblazer to know one. You're blazing trails in public radio.
We try.
I know.
I mean, it's a tough time.
Yeah, it is a
Um,
tough. Talk about the tough times. Will you survive? Do you feel the pressure,
So
the tension?
It's okay. We were like officially defunded on the 1st of October.
My.
So now we are entirely funded by the community.
So donations are important.
Yes, very important. And we do need, just like LTV,
Mm-hmm.
we need our community rallying around us at this time. But I see the light at the end of the tunnel, meaning I see beyond this point.
Right. You have to see a
and this
larger vision.
period.
Yes, exactly.
Because our community, and if I learned anything from COVID, for example,
Yes.
is that this community is an incredibly strong one.
Yes.
We're very interconnected.
And we fight for what we want.
Yes, and we fight for each other.
Exactly.
So I believe
extraordinary people don't
Yes.
see the ordinary. So you're actually a visionary because
try
you're
to be.
looking beyond the tunnel.
Yeah.
In fact, I said, well, where is the tunnel? We're gonna look for the light.
Yeah, and it's tough, and I want to really recognize that because I mean even it's tough for me to even sleep
Yeah. Oh my
these
goodness.
days.
Well, you're
But-
also a young mommy.
Yes.
So let's talk about your children. 1
Okay.
and 3.
Yes, Johnny Valentine is my 1-year-old.
Oh.
Harmony Fox is my 3-year-old. They are adorable.
Their
They're
names
so
are
smart.
adorable.
They're the light of my life.
Okay, I
They
love
really
it.
are.
So people ask about balancing because you're doing a show, you're a young mother, you have young children, and you have to kind of make sure life flows. Talk about how do you juggle it, or do you?
So I would think, and I'm not a surfer,
Yes.
but I imagine it's probably what surfing is like because what I imagine of surfing and of like balancing
Hmm.
is it's a lot of micro adjustments all the time.
All the time.
All
the
so you
time.
gotta, and the way I do it is by living in flow.
Oh, nice. Say that
I-
again. Living
in flow. I try to keep myself in the moment.
Yes.
I try to take care of things now
Mhm.
because I'm an ADD person.
Okay.
So I need to, otherwise I will forget about it.
Okay.
I try to do as much as I can in the moment.
And while you have the
Um,
energy and the ability to do so,
Yeah.
and because the time will come when you're on the other end, like myself,
Yeah.
you've got big old guys, 31 and 33. I just celebrated my
Ah!
33-year-old's birthday with him. But you know what? Every season, every stage, every age is precious. So
Yes.
my advice is to just enjoy life.
Yeah.
You know?
I
So
love
I
that.
love water. So living in the flow is a
Yeah.
wonderful, wonderful analogy for me.
And it's like in this time when things are tough, I feel like trying to hold on to joy
Yes, yes.
and to find it,
Mm-hmm.
it's crucial.
So beyond your family, where do you find joy? How do you find your times to flow?
All right, well, first of all, I love my work.
Okay.
I'm very,
Yes.
very lucky where the work I do is very fulfilling and it's what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I followed, I sort of like have let my life unfurl,
Yes.
and followed opportunities as they've come
Yes.
and said no to a lot of opportunities
That's
that
an
did
important
not
word.
fit.
Yes. Okay, saying no to what does not fit.
That's important.
Okay, it really is. Because otherwise you become resentful. You're like, why did I say yes to this I knew I
And you
didn't want?
You got to try to think, what do if you were in a history book, what would you want people to be reading about you?
Ooh, that's
You
a
know?
great line.
Like having integrity is, what do you do when no one's watching?
Exactly. And having legacy is, what will they say 10 years from now about what you did?
Right.
And so you're doing it. How many hours are you on the air?
I am on the air, let's see. So 2, 4, 6, 8, technically 10, but I'm doing I am always on as far as booking guests,
Researching them?
researching,
Yes.
getting my playlist ready, coordinating and corresponding
Yes.
with people.
Yes.
I like to, I like
You're
to.
an engaging personality.
Well, I try to be.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love it. Let's see that picture again, if you don't mind, of Gianna Volpe. So now you're here. This is now all of those boards. Do you have to work them?
I work the board.
So did you study engineering?
No, so I was Ed German of the Urban Jazz Experience,
Okay.
who's my very dear friend
Mhm.
and Friday Night Soul. He called me and told me that there was going to be a position opening up,
Mm-hmm.
and he saw something in me. And he was like, and I was like, well, Ed, I've never, I'd been on the air for
Yeah.
5 years,
Mhm.
but I never ran the board.
Okay.
And he told me, don't even worry about it. You're going to be driving that board like a car in no time.
Wow.
And he was right.
Okay. Okay.
Limits, the only limits that exist are the ones that we put upon ourselves.
Very much so. So you go for the gold always.
I try.
I love it.
I try to do my best always, and your best changes.
It does from time
Sometimes,
to time.
and by the way, I want to say, allow yourself to rest.
Please,
Right?
oh my gosh, you are on my page, because life
Same
balance,
book,
boundaries,
same page.
same book,
Oh.
same page, and the chapter is not the end yet, because you
No.
don't want to get to the end. You want to be
No.
able to live. I tell my kids, I want to live the life I love, and I
Yeah.
love the life I live.
Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah, so don't cry for me a whole lot. You may miss me, but I'm enjoying every stage of life. And when I call it losses or lessons more than losses. So
Yeah.
if we mess up, sometimes you fail your way to your next success. Or I say
Right.
that sometimes a rejection is a redirection.
Well, and also, if you talk to anyone who has been very successful in life,
Mm-hmm.
they will tell you that failure is the number one ingredient
Yes.
to success.
Mm-hmm.
We need to fail
We have
many
to.
times to learn these things.
But also to be able to acknowledge it. Some people kind of like, no, I didn't. No, but to own it, acknowledge it. So let's talk about ingredients. I always usually ask this question at the end. A plus B plus C equals success. What's your recipe? So your one ingredient is failure, you think?
Okay. Number one is passion.
Oh.
You need to love. You need to love what you do.
Yes.
And who you are. Two is knowledge. You got to know, and you need to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Passion, knowledge, and experience. You gotta
Yeah.
keep, that's where the failure comes in.
Yes, yes.
You gotta keep trying, and you need to make yourself try.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're not going to get better if you never do, it.
So you have the Ed in your life who said there's an opportunity. What opportunities do you try to open up for others?
Oh, that's like the biggest, like, so I'm in public broadcasting,
Mhm.
and what's big